from the vast, dark chaos. I am Gaia, deep-breasted, the earth, the spirit, the breath of life. I appeared with my one true love, my beloved Eros, whose love softens hearts, fructifying creation. United with my beloved Eros, I first bore Uranus, the night sky. As my equal in grandeur, his stars covered me. I next bore the high mountains and the sterile sea of harmony. I needed a husband to birth the gods. Uranus, my son, whom I created as my equal, through the vehicle of my unconditional love, he became my husband, impregnating me with the 12. 6 female, 6 male, the Cyclops, the Centaumanes, my children I loved, each unique. But my husband and equal for his own reason shut them up into my bowels. Of the 12, it was Kronos, my last born with Uranus, who agreed to take the heart I fashioned from my bosom, to stop my husband, his father. He cut out Uranus's genitals and tossed them bleeding into the sea. From the blood dropping onto me, I created the Furies, who enact justice, the playful ash tree nymphs, monstrous giants, and from the foam on top of the sea, I bore Aphrodite, the embodiment of my union with Eros, irresistible feminine attraction. I am dancing always. Fall, fall. I am dancing. Always your equal, my son. I am Rhea. I married my brother and equal Kronos. From my union with his night was born the doom of Moros, the death of the Keres, sleep, dreams, gaiety, and misery. The Hesperides who guard the golden apples beyond the sea. The Fates who apportion good and evil. Nemesis, fraud, incontinence, old age, and strife. Who gave birth to sorrow, forgetfulness, and hunger, disease, combat, murder, battles, massacres, quarrels, lies, and equivocations were our children. My husband Kronos followed in his father's footsteps, doing away with our children. But unlike his father, who shut the children into my mother's bowels, Kronos swallowed our children into his own stomach. The moment I birthed, he swallowed into himself the fruit of my labor. So I hid our youngest son from him, gave him a stone wrapped as a child, which he swallowed unsuspectingly. My son Zeus lived. To Gaia, my loving mother, I entrusted his care. To the Curites, my ministers, mother gave Zeus, who with their bronze shields and swords danced warlike around his cradle, drowning his cries from my husband Kronos' listening ear. The goat Amalthea nursed him, and from her hide Zeus, my beloved son, fashioned his aegis, through which no arrow penetrates. He was fed on ambrosia, the nectar of doves. And when he grew to manhood, he vanquished his father, my husband in equal Kronos, to the borderland between earth and sea, but not before Kronos regurgitated my children, Zeus' siblings, establishing the new race of gods on Mount Olympus. With my son Zeus at the helm, my siblings, the children of Gaia and Uranus, Zeus's aunts and uncles, were unhappy with this new arrangement. They rose up against my son's kingdom. But resourceful Zeus befriended my lesser siblings, the Cyclops and the Centamones, put them to work for him. Their single vision and 100 hands, working together with Zeus, vanquished two my siblings, the 11, the fruit of my mother's labor, Zeus's aunts and uncles. The sky crashed down upon the earth, and to the deep depths of my mother Gaia were cast my siblings. The gods from whom my son Zeus's pantheon emerged. As high as the sky is above the earth, that deep did Zeus cast my siblings. But before he could rest, the serpent-legged, reptile-headed giants, monsters, spawned from the blood of my father's genitals, in their glittering armor with swords, attacked Zeus and the other gods on Mount Olympus. With great fortitude fought. But my oracle foretold only a human, a mortal, can defeat the giants. These children of Gaia, my mother, who emerged alone in the beginning, with her beloved Eros, from the chaos, and beget these giants, when the blood oozing from the severed genitals of her son and husband and equal Uranus fell upon her. Gaia, the earth, mother of all, Eros, my one true love, is the real father of all the children. The love that softens hearts. United with my mother, Eros lives in all. Understanding this, Zeus, my son, king of the gods, beset the powerful Porphyrian desire for Hera, Zeus's wife, and Heracles, immortal, Zeus's son by a mortal woman, with his extraordinary strength, unencumbered by intellect, son of Zeus, Heracles, shot his arrow, killing Porphyrion, assuring the defeat of the giants. From the giant's skin, my grandniece, Pallas Athena, born fully armed from Zeus's open skull after he swallowed Metis, ripe with child, daughter of Oceanus and his seafaring sister Tethys, fashioned the edges of serpents and gorgons, and imprisoned Enceladus to quake under the Isle of Sicily. But Mother Gaia, the earth, who was in the beginning, unhappy with her grandson's actions of vanquishing her children, arose her monstrous child, begat with a deep, tormenting abyss, Typhorius, taller than the tallest mountain, covered in thick, bristling feathers with serpents emerging from his thighs. 100 dragon's heads of darting black eyes and tongues, feet that never rest and hands that work unceasingly. Typhorius got the better of Zeus at first. But my grandson, who accompanies the deceased into the underworld and leads the souls of the dead back into the world of light, holder of the magic wand, which makes drowsy the eyes of mortals, or arouses them from their sleep, Zeus's son Hermes rescued Zeus from Typhorius' clutches. Zeus's thunderbolts then subdued Typhorius, defeating finally the children of Gaia, establishing Zeus alone, king of the gods, ruler of mortals, unleashing the rule of reason, and might makes right over the waters over Gaia, imposing order over chaos. Fall! Dream yourself the victor. Dream yourself the one leader. I created you my equal. Now dream yourself my superior. I am dancing. I am dancing with you always. Dancing, my son. Dream your dream. Fall. Live your story. You champion of all his story. I am your mother. I was in the beginning, emerging from the chaos, uniting with my beloved Eros. I created you. I am your mother, but dream me your daughter. Make me your wife, your maid, but not your equal. You, at the top, my son, have no equal. When we marry, make me your possession. Make me to walk in your shadow, in the shadow of your success and failure. Even as your mother, make me your servant, your entertainment. While you concern yourself with matters of competition, proving yourself the winner. Play your Olympic Games, alone and naked with your masculinity, prove yourself the best. While I dance, though bound tightly in the boughs of the earth, dancing with you always. I am always your mother, who was in the beginning. The breath of life in your chest. My love for Eros will call you home. Fall asleep. You've forgotten our equality. You've put yourself on top. Turn it all upside down. I give you a garden for your genesis into a man, my little god. In the beginning it was I who breathed life into your breast. But turn it upside down. From the armor of your edges, pluck one rib and use it to create a woman to your liking, your companion, daughter, subordinate. You are the winner, the top dog of this story. Tip my balance to your favor, my son. To know yourself and your power, shut my power into the bowels of the earth, below the edges, below the belt, still the dance of the serpent. This is my creative power. Turn my tree upside down. Put its roots in your head. Divide our unity in two. Forget my power as you exalt your own thinking, intellect, reason. Test your magic, my son. Prove to yourself your capability to master duality. Raise armies. Conquer your enemies, fathers, sons, and brothers alike. I, your servant, your nurse, your pleasure during your story. Remain, always dancing, the dance of the serpent. Your desire for me, installed in the very depths of your DNA, is the inheritance of Eros. My beloved, the force that attracts will bring you back to me. Though stowed in the bowels of the earth, the desire, the force my beloved Eros arouses in you will restore my power. Arousing you from your slumber. Restoring you as my equal, my son. Restoring balance in the chaos. Dancing dancing with you always. Far, far. Call me fallen. Blame me. I am Pandora with the vase of afflictions and misery you wish to close, but cannot. I am Eve, discarding God, dealing with the devil in my arrangement with the serpent, to eat the apple, the forbidden fruit, the knowledge of good and evil. I am dancing with you, my fear-filled son. Take my hand and fall, my son. Oh, I am Mary Magdalene, the repentant sinner. I service your desire. You spit on me. I give you what you want. I give you what you need. You stone me. You call me the lowest of the lowest. You shame me beyond compare. You tell me I am unfit to live. Abandon me to starve. To save your reputation. Justify your actions because I am fallen. And that is what I deserve. Save yourself, my son. Leave me to die alone and unsupported in the shame you project on me. And then call me insane for resenting you. But really, feel for yourself. Forget you are fallen too. Step back, if you've the courage. My son, see how I am loved by the son of a virgin. In the beginning was the Word, the vibratory force of meaning. He is the Word that moved. In the beginning, the Word was made flesh, born of me, the virgin filament of the Father. He returned, my Son, to the Father, giving you me, the Holy Spirit, the Comforter. Abide in me, and I will show you the way home, to the Father and Mother united in the love of Eros. Opening your heart, meet me in the middle. Turn the tree right side up again. Initiate my ascent, the serpent's climb, up the tree of life. Turn right side up with the roots in the earth and the branches extending to the heavens. I am the Black You. As Gaia, you immolated in my honor. By honoring me, by turning your tree right side up, allowing me to climb to the center, you restore to the throne the Lamb. You consume the ambrosia of the gods. The intuition of the heart returns you to your Father. I am the High Priestess. The clear knowing of my holy guidance supersedes the uncertainty of the thought, reason, intellect of the inverted tree. I am dancing. I am dancing with you always.